Well, NAIDOC's Night of Nights took place in Tandanya last night, honouring the outstanding achievements of Indigenous Aussies. First Nations trailblazers were recognised across 10 categories, from sport to health. And Jessica Malboy, she got the party started on the dance floor.
And Paul Janke was there, and he joins us on the dance floor.
Did we see you on the dance floor?
If you look closer, you would have seen me up the very front row.
You doing the nut push?
Spectacular performance.
Jess Malboy gets everybody up on their feet. Yeah. She is so impressive. Was there a story from last night's awards that stood out for you?
Lots of standouts. The first standout is, of course, I can fit into the tuxedo from last awards.
Congratulations.
That is always
Good job.
An achievement. But obviously, 10 great achievers. Lifetime achievement went to a lady called Dulcie Flower, 85-year-old. She's worked as a trailblazer in health for all her career, was one of the co-founders of the Redfern Medical Service here in Sydney. Wow. But just to hear her speech, and all the winners are worthy winners, but I think when they get up on stage, they say, you know, we've had all these accolades throughout our lifetime, but having a NAIDOC award, which is decided by Aboriginal people, or First Nations people, it's your own mob saying you're doing a great job. And Jessica Malboy performing as well.
Yeah. Amazing. And the theme this year is Keep the Fire Burning, Black, Loud and Proud. What does that mean to you?
I think it means to continue what our elders and our ancestors have always done, is really, you know, back in when NAIDOC's origins were around, it was actually about basic human rights, fighting for, you know, equal rights as other Australians for First Nations people. So I think today it's continuing that fight, continuing that flame, you know, and hoping to create real change in this country.
NAIDOC is a huge week for Indigenous Australians. What do you want non-Indigenous Australians to take away from the week?
I want more people to really celebrate Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander culture, you know, as the oldest continuous culture on the planet, to see that as part of Australian history, that there's not history 1770 onwards, it's all Australian history. And we should all be proud of that as Australians. I want more people to learn more about Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander culture and history and lifestyle and songs and read books. More people to watch NITV, you know, really learn the stories, because it's what makes our country great.
This is also the first NAIDOC week since the Voice referendum. Has that changed the celebrations, the conversations that are happening this year?
Yeah, absolutely. I think last night was really, I think, a deep breath for everyone, post-referendum, post-October last year. It was really saying, you know, I think it's time to keep going. A lot of people in that room had different views throughout the referendum, and I think they just came together and said, you know, it's time to work together for positive change. Always good at the NAIDOC Awards, we call it the Black Christmas. Because you're meeting people, you're hugging people, you're
fighting with family, I imagine.
And it's so big, you don't even know that other people are in the room until you see their Instagram profile. So, yeah, no, it's great.
Aww. Amazing. Well, you can catch Paul in the Point Road Trip Tuesdays on NITV and Fridays on SBS. Please thank Paul Janke.
Yeah.